It's currently 11:23 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. One of my dearest friends just turned 21 today, and I sincerely hope they had more fun than I did today. Rumor has it they went out to a nice Japanese restaurant and had some sushi and sake. Sounds like a good birthday to me, but other than that, my fiance is doing pretty well. She's a little annoyed that her roommate's been having her boyfriend over, and she hasn't been able to exactly relax in her own dorm room. Also, it should be mentioned that I am using my computer's microphone now instead of my old, malfunctioning piece of shit. I just, a few months ago, learned that my Acer computer comes with a Crystal Eye webcam and a built-in microphone, so I'm taking advantage of both of those things by unplugging my unneeded hardware from the USB slots and audio-video jacks. Beyond that, I really don't have much to talk about, other than I just can't go to sleep. I'm so excited for my friend Ariel. That I'm a little buzzed. Had this nice Greek spirit called Urzo or something. Tastes like Jägermeister. It's pretty good. It's a little lighter, of course. No blood red color. More like vodka. Anyways, I'm looking to build a Magic the Gathering deck. Obviously not tonight, because I'm fixing to pass out. But, not from alcohol. I have a really high tolerance. But, Garrick, the Wild Speaker, new Planeswalker, well, not new to me, but a new Planeswalker I've acquired, thanks largely in part to my fiance, is a green Planeswalker. Largely play green decks, she plays white. Has 3 unique abilities that I want to share about. He has 3 loyalty counters. He costs 2 green. Has 3 abilities. First of all is +1 loyalty counter. Untap 2 target lands. Great for speed. Excellent for speed. Next, -1 loyalty counter. Put a 3/3 green beast creature token onto the battlefield. Obviously, battlefield now. Change it from field. Sounds pretty good. I'm trying to use him with a beast deck, though. I really want to make use of that beast token. But here's the big kicker, his major ability. -4 loyalty tokens. Creature you control gains, or creatures, plural, all creatures, you control gain +3/+3 and trample until end of turn. I usually play elves. I don't pay attention to a lot of my beasts, because a lot of the beasts I own are from earlier sets. They're a lot underpowered. I'm not saying they don't have a lot of toughness and power, but they don't really have a lot of extra abilities. And now with Alara and most of the 10th edition stuff that's coming out, a lot of monsters are getting buffed like hell. Dual lands, another thing that's introduced. No longer do you have to sacrifice a land when you want to play one of the 2 types of land it can play instead of a colorless or something like that. All you have to do is put up with the fact that it comes in play tapped, and then you can get either one of the 2 types it has. I'm most likely going to build a red-green deck, or a black-green deck. I have a card called I think Avatar of Destruction or something like that. It's a 7/7, I think. I don't know. But it destroys all lands or something or other. It's just really good, and it costs like 5 versions of like red-green, 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 or something like that. But I want to start using metagame stuff. I have a fairly useful elf deck, a fairly useful white sliver deck, but neither are anywhere near capable of playing in tournaments. I know a lot of my friends that play Magic the Gathering at school use newer cards that are legal in the box sets. I hate the idea of boxes. I personally think it's just an excuse for Wizards to make more money from people like, oh, this card's not in the box anymore, so I'll have to replace it in my deck. Or eventually what it leads to is, oh, these cards don't work good in combo anymore. I have to use this new stuff that came out, this new card ability or something. But I don't buy into that crap. I just play for fun. So I like making theme decks, like either it's all elves or all slivers, or in this case, all beasts. I like things working out like that. I like things being fun and interesting to play, not a bunch of, oh, this ability triggers this, triggers this, triggers this, oh, you're dead, what do you know? I hate playing like that. Yu-Gi-Oh! On the other hand, I like playing like that, because I like beating the shit out of 13-year-olds. Just kidding. I don't know, Magic's, I don't want to say it's selling out, but I think the whole idea of Planeswalkers is okay if they limit decks to one Planeswalker, period. Not one of each type. I mean, if you play a 4-color deck, you can potentially have one Planeswalker per color. I don't think they have more than one Planeswalker per color. I know they have a multicolored Planeswalker now, but anyway. So that's largely been what I've been concentrating on these last 24 hours. I really, really want to get back into playing Magic, and it takes a lot more brain power and concentration to make one of those decks instead of Yu-Gi-Oh! But, I don't know. I guess only time can tell whether I'm capable of getting back into the fray. I'm so fed up with all the elitists saying, oh, well, you don't have this counterspell, or you don't have this sorcery, so you're never going to be a metagamer. I don't like tournaments simply because of that. I like playing with my friends. I know my fiance is starting to do stuff with her white deck she has up in Tennessee with her. I think it's a Spirit and Soldier deck, if I'm not mistaken. My other white deck is, she allowed me to use my slivers, which I gave her, because the vast majority of my slivers were white to begin with. I made a pretty good white sliver deck that she has a lot of trouble with. But slivers have a big weakness in the metagame now, because they only work really well if there's a lot of them on the field at once, and metagame doesn't like letting creatures out in the field. Other than that, the only combo I'm a little weary of in the 10th edition is the whole idea with the Darksteel Colossus and the artifact things, and they're like, oh, if this artifact's destroyed, you can take one out of your hand, and then Darksteel Colossus obviously is put on top of the library, so next card you draw, what do you know, I'm having 11/11 out on the field. So, I'm really not a fan of the metagame right now, but I was never a fan of the metagame in Magic the Gathering. It was just a matter of having fun, looking at the art. Oh, that's so cool. But, other than that, I only have one class tomorrow, Hispaniolish. Then, my awe-inspiring abnormal psychology class on Friday. This is going to be a really, really nice weekend. This was only a 4-week-long week, so, I really hope my need for partying is filled up. I've been admittedly drinking a bit more than I'm used to this week, but, you know, everyone has to relax once in a while. So I'm fixing to go to bed soon. I'm going to cut this mini blag short for the 10 minutes if I can. See, I'm edging a little close there, so good night, good luck, and I don't know. If we wake up tomorrow, obviously that means that the Russians haven't nuked us yet. Thank you. Good night.